What is wrong with the Brick Bible? This is Lisa Piper with driven2befree.org, and I recently wrote an article that's getting quite a bit of feedback, and so I thought I would just do a synopsis on here, and if you want to read more about the article, you can go to driven2befree.org and look up Brick Bible if it's not still on the front page. What is the Brick Bible? It's actually a pretty creative idea. This author illustrator began to create Bible scenes with Legos and then take pictures of those and turn those into a book. And I have to tell you, as far as the work part, he did a great job. He is brilliant, persistent, creative, and I can see why people would want to purchase the Brick Bible. The problem is that he has left his DNA into this creation that affects, and in my opinion, could afflict children. Now, if I were looking for a Bible for myself, I would want a Bible scholar to have translated it. I would want to know that the intent, the content of the message was the heart of God. But that's not so with this book. The first thing that stands out to me is that the author is a self-professing atheist. That's right. An atheist designed this book. And with that, he includes portions of the Bible that are in there, but they aren't appropriate for children. The author goes by the name Elb Sperling, and according to his website, he's mostly known for the Brick Bible book series, and he's an American transgender artist. The books are published under the author's birth name, which is Brendan Powell-Smith. Now, some of the examples of the scenes in the book, these are Legos, and they've got their faces are very descriptive. There's a naked Adam and Eve with their bottoms put together. Noah as he lays naked in his tent. Samuel hacking a king into pieces. You know, I never told my children when they were too young about Amnon raping his sister, but that's included in there. Graphic killing scenes of Lego blood and gore. And then there are scenes of men tied down and ready to chop their head off and be executed if they did not seek Yahweh. So while I say, yeah, these things are in the Bible, they're not appropriate, especially in the way that they're depicted in it. Now, I'm going to read you one thing before ending this quick video. If you want to read the article, like I said, go to driven2befree.org. But when asked the question in a Nexus interview, what is your favorite Bible character and why? The author said this: it may seem cliche, but I have to say my favorite Bible character is Yahweh himself. I don't think I would have been nearly as inspired to create this project if it weren't for the continuous, outrageous, and depraved actions of the Bible's main character. He describes God as power mad, belligerent, petty, woefully insecure, extremely dangerous, and unpredictable, and he says, and seemingly not too bright. Yahweh exhibits all the worst attributes of man. And I put more of what he said in there, but I'm not going to read the rest of that. When you look at the picture of Yahweh on the Lego character, he is menacing. So a child looking at these facial expressions and translating that in their mind, of course, is going to give a false idea of who God is. So unfortunately, I went to Amazon and looked at the reviews, and there are so many raving reviews about this book. And that my child can't put this book down, which means they are digesting the DNA, the intent of this atheist writer who has written the Brick Bible. So thanks for staying with me. I hope you'll read the article in its entirety, form your own opinion, and then prayerfully consider what you need to do if you have that book in your library.